My name is Dean Quinn. I'm an Irish fashion designer living here in Paris. And before that, I had lived and worked in London, Milan, and New York. Working for Versace was so amazing because it really introduced me to high fashion at such a young age. I was 21 and working with Donatella was amazing. For me, the time I remember the most about Versace were the amazing fashion shows and the spectacle of those kind of theatrical performances. At Versace, I really understood what the woman wanted, who the woman was for that specific brand, even though it wasn't very close to my aesthetic. At Bottega, I really learned how to build a luxury brand over again and do a complete rebrand. Now I'm working more closely with Y Project and it's a super creative environment. Working for a brand like Bottega and working for a brand like Y Project are actually, in a strange way, very similar. It was really trying to find out who that woman was, and it's really trying to purify the product. So I really was excited about doing a collection for the Chinese market. So my idea of the modern urban woman is completely changing all the time. For me, I always get my inspiration for the modern urban woman on the street. For me, streetwear is not skater brands and things that are related to hype streetwear. It's about the woman on the street. What is that essential wardrobe that the woman needs? What is the feeling that's happening on the streets of Paris or the streets of Shanghai or the streets of London or New York? For me right now, there's a sense of sensuality, a sense of utility, a sense of purity in the way people are dressing right now. For me, the idea of uniqueness in a product, there always has to be some sort of sensual detail, some sort of design detail that catches the woman's eye. It's never really about branding or logo or something like this. It's always about the idea of the design, and that's something I'm actually quite proud of. I would say that how fashion has changed is it's become more globally acceptable for girls to wear boys' clothes and boys to wear girls' clothes, and this is such a huge step forward in terms of the buying of fashion and the aesthetic of how you design. So this idea of masculinity and femininity and menswear and women's wear, it's all interchangeable and intertwined. I would say this is the major change in terms of the aesthetic of the fashion that's happening now.